welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you my jewelry wish list for the rest of the year. I've already done a luxury wish list for 2023. By the way, if you're interested in seeing that video, then I will go ahead and leave it in the little information link over here for you to see it. But I actually hadn't included that many jewelry pieces, and building my jewelry collection is kind of something that I've gotten into over the past couple of years. So I'm trying to kind of grow little by little my collection. It's always something that's in the back of my head. So I thought that I would do a special video on the subject. So if you're curious to see my picks, then please keep on watching. So the first piece that I would like to get this year is also the piece that I'd like to get the most urgently, and that's the one that I will most likely get. And it's the VCA Vintage Alhambra earrings in mother of pearl and white gold. I actually already have the bracelet. I'm sure that you can see it over here on my wrist. And I would love to get the matching earrings. I actually don't have that many pairs of earrings in white gold to kind of match like my everyday jewelry set. I only have these. So these are from Burke's, which is kind of like the Canadian version of Tiffany's, and I've had them for such a long time. So these are the ones that I wear absolutely every day, but there's two problems with this. I think that the first one is, you know, when you wear something every day, you're no longer like content to wear it, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of like no longer excited. I no longer feel like it's something super nice. So I'd like to get that feeling back, and I feel like I would have it back if I were to get another pair of earrings. Then I could alternate and kind of switch, you know, depending on the occasion. And then the second thing is, as you can see, these are like little drop earrings with a pearl. And it's not like super convenient, you know, when you go like hiking, for example, or for working out. These are not the best choices because they kind of like cling against my skin the whole time. Also for like the pool or something like that, not ideal. So I feel like the VCA ones would be a perfect fit because they kind of like stay still. They are very comfortable. I already have these, but in yellow gold and onyx, and I've had them for such a long time and I really like them. I feel like they're the kind of item that still looks brand new even after being worn for so many times. So that's why I would be really interested in getting the ones in mother of pearl and white gold this year. So next up we have a watch, and it's the Audemars Piguet or AP Royal Oak self-winding watch, 37 millimeters and in blue. It's kind of like the simple one, although there's clearly nothing simple about this watch. It is very prestigious, and it is something that sometimes, to me at least, seems difficultly attainable. And that's why I feel like this watch has been in the back of my mind for a really long time, and I like try to save up for it, and then there's always something that's like happening that prevents me from like buying it in the first place. So I believe the watch retails for $26,500, and I just spent this exact amount of money on planting trees at my house instead of on this watch. And I know that, you know, long term it's an amazing investment because it's going to enhance the house and everything, and I actually need it because the house has an in-ground pool, so both of my neighbors have like a direct view on the pool. So yeah, I really wanted to avoid that. So that's why, you know, I'm getting some evergreen trees planted. But that obviously costs a lot of money, so I kind of put the AP on the back burner. But it's always something that I've wanted. I feel like this watch is so beautiful. It's, you know, the prestige of the brand is amazing. I currently have two watches, and both of these are Rolexes. So I have my everyday one that you see like all the time, and it's the Datejust 34 millimeters with a pink dial. And then my other one is very interesting because so it has a black dial with diamonds. It has a dual tone bracelet, which I really like, and then the diameter I think is 36 millimeters. So it's kind of like a bigger watch, and I really like it. And so I feel like I would be ready for 37 millimeters, especially, because I'm very tall. So even though I have a fairly small wrist, I feel like overall I have kind of a big frame, or there's a lot of me. So I feel like having the 37 millimeter would be really nice. But yeah, the price is kind of off-putting. I will try again to save up after I'm done, recovering from the tree planting enterprise. But it's definitely something that I'd like to get one day. I'm telling myself, like, at least for my 30th birthday, that's the kind of watch I'd like to get. Next up, we have the Cartier Cleef bracelet in white gold and diamonds. And that's actually a bracelet that I already have, but in yellow gold. But the thing is, because my everyday set of jewelry is in white gold, I actually don't wear the yellow gold one very often. I've probably worn it like less than 10 times since I've gotten it, which is over a year ago. I'm not proud of myself. But I would love to get it in white gold because, like I've mentioned, it would match my everyday jewelry set. So far in terms of bracelet, I have the VCA one in mother of pearl and then white gold. And I also have a Cartier Love bracelet with 4 diamonds, also in white gold. So I feel like that would be like kind of, the perfect trio. I love the fact that the VCA is very girly, it's very like flowery, very feminine. Obviously the Cartier Love bracelet is kind of like the essential bangle, like the thing that you need to have. And then the Cleef would add a little bit of that edginess. And kind of, tone down the very classic side of the Love bracelet and the very girly side of the VCA Vintage Alhambra bracelet. So I feel like that would be a really nice trio. But yeah, kind of similar to the watch, it's a very expensive purchase. And there's always been something that kind of comes up in between. I also feel like if I were to choose, obviously it's not the same price, but if I were to choose, I'd prefer to save up for the Audemars Piguet watch, because I feel like long-term it's a better investment. And then, I don't have any AP watches, so this would be like my first watch that's like very, very expensive, that's not a Rolex. So it's something that I'm thinking about, if I were to receive a present or something, wishful thinking. But yeah, it's probably not something that I will get this year. But yeah, just in case, I'm including it in this video in case you need like gift ideas or kind of ideas on what to get. I feel like this would be a really nice trio of bracelets to have. The next piece of jewelry that I'm eyeing at the moment is the Panther de Cartier necklace in yellow gold and onyx. And before you say anything, I know that I've mentioned that I don't wear my yellow gold jewelry very much. But I do feel like even though this necklace actually comes in white gold, I really prefer to have it in yellow gold. I feel like a panther in white gold would look kind of funny. I feel like it's better suited for yellow gold, especially with the combination of the onyx. I really feel like this necklace would be very special. So far, the necklace that I do have to kind of fit with my yellow gold jewelry is a VCA pendant. It's a VCA Vintage Alhambra pendant with like only one motif. So it's a nice necklace, but it's not something, extra. It's not something like extraordinary, kind of like for occasions. It's a very nice pendant and it's a very nice necklace for every day, for, running errands, for, I don't know, kind of meeting friends for brunch, everything like that. But I feel like I would love to have like a really nice occasion necklace for my yellow gold set of jewelry, and I've been eyeing that one at this moment. I feel like it's such a special piece. I love the fact that it replicates this animal. It's very characteristic of Cartier, but at the same time, like if you don't actually know Cartier that well, you probably wouldn't be able to tell what it is. And so I kind of like the fact that it's slightly understated for the people who don't necessarily know, but then everybody that knows it is like, oh wow, she has the, Cartier panther necklace. So yeah, that's kind of something that's on my mind. The price is not off-putting. I feel like it's below 8,000, which, of course it's a ton of money. I'm not saying that it isn't. But really for like an occasion necklace from Cartier, I feel like it's still doable. So that's definitely something that I'd like to get as well. And lastly, the last piece that I'm thinking about is the Cleef de Cartier bracelet in medium size and white gold. So this is actually a piece that I have never tried on in person, that I have also never seen in person. I've only seen it, you know, on pictures on Instagram, kind of on their website, in like YouTube reviews, but I've actually never tried it on, so that would definitely be something that's important. I do feel like this would be a really good piece to add to, you know, my stack, my bracelet stack, because similarly to the Juste Clou bracelet, it kind of counterbalances the feminine side of the VCA one and then the classic side of the Cartier Love Band. So I feel like for that reason, this would be a very good choice. My one concern is that it may be a little too edgy for me, because in general, I'm a very classic person. I tend to be very, you know, kind of understated, subdued. I wear very classical colors. I'm not like crazy edgy. I don't have a crazy hair color or anything like that. So I'm not sure this would necessarily fit my style. That's why I'd have to try it on. But just like thinking about it in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I think that this could be a look. So that would be something that I would be interested in trying out, definitely before I purchase. By the way, for all of these, I would highly recommend that you try them on. And I know that the AP, that would be also kind of a limitation, because these are very hard to come by. Even in the boutique in New York City, I've heard there's like a 9-month wait time. So clearly to try them on, it is a little bit harder, but it's always possible at like resellers, jewelry resellers, or even for something like this, I would actually consider ordering a fake so that you know what it looks like and so that you know if you like the watch or not, and then you can just like get rid of the fake and then get the real one if you like it. Because for a purchase that's like $26,000, if you've never seen the watch before, if you've never tried it on, if you've never like lived with it for, you know, I don't know, a couple of weeks, it would be very disappointing if you didn't like it. So for something like this, for a large purchase, I would always kind of, you know, think about doing that for sure. But yeah, to come back to the Cartier Clash bracelet, I think that this would be a really nice thing to add to my jewelry collection, especially because I don't have that many edgy pieces. But then again, I would have to try it on in store. So in this video, I've actually not shown any interest in getting new rings. First, because I'm happy with the ring stack that I have. So the ring stack that I have is the Cartier Juste Clou ring with the Cartier Love Band. Both have diamonds and both are in white gold. I'm very happy with this jewelry stack, and I don't feel like I would need to add any more at the moment. The only thing that I would love, kind of like any girl on the planet, would be an engagement ring. Like I've mentioned before in a previous video, I've actually never had one, even though I've been married before. So that is definitely something that I'm looking very much forward to. By the way, if you are, you know, in the process of getting married, or if you're in the process of kind of looking at rings, I have a very good recommendation for you. It is a brand called MSBlue. They've actually sent me a ring to try out. So it comes in this beautiful packaging. We have a first box that's blue, so of course the brand is called MSBlue. So the first box is blue, and then the second one is white like this. I feel like for me this would be an amazing option if you're not looking to spend that much money. So the price of the ring is $310 plus tax, which I find very, very reasonable. By the way, don't worry, I will show you close-ups and mug shots at the end, of course, as always. I find this ring very beautiful. It's a Moissanite ring. And it's like a oval cut with a half moon design, and the metal band is sterling silver. I really love the design of this ring. I feel like if I were to pick my own engagement ring, which hopefully will happen someday, I would pick something very similar to this. I feel like it's very versatile. I love the fact that it's kind of, you know, casual, but at the same time very researched and very like classy and classic. So I feel like this kind of design really suits my style. I'm not one to like the very regular ones, you know, like the ones that are like square. Again, I'm not like an expert on engagement rings, but I'm pretty sure that you know what I mean. If not, I will try to include a picture here. I actually used to like this design before, but I'm like, this is a bit basic. Here, I love the fact that there's like actually research and thought that's put into like the design of it. So I feel like this piece, you know, could go very well with like, I don't know, like a Lululemon outfit, which I wear more than I would like to admit. on the weekends, but at the same time it would go very well with like a super nice dress at a very fancy restaurant. So I love the fact that it's versatile, and obviously the price comes from the fact that it's moissanite. But moissanite is very durable and has a very good quality level, and kind of very similar to diamonds. It has specific ranking. You know, like diamonds have a quality ranking about like the clarity of it and everything, and so same goes for moissanite. And MSBlue jewelry always picks the best quality. So that's also something that I like about it. When you look at the ring itself, there's no like problems of clarity or like obstructions or anything. So that's something that's really nice about it. They also have a lot of other jewelry on their website that's not like engagement-y, or that's not like engagement related or even wedding related. You know, they have like earrings, they have necklaces, they have bracelets. So if you're interested in checking them out, I will go ahead and leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video down below. I will also leave a link to that specific ring in case you're interested. Personally, I love the fact that it comes in different stone sizes. So the one that I picked is 2 carat, which I feel like for me is a good in-between. Because I'm 5'11" or 180 centimeters, I have very, very large hands. So 1 carat looks tiny on me. So the guy that I will marry is in trouble. So 2 carat is nice. It's not like over the top. I was thinking of asking the brand for the 3 carat one, but then at the same time I'm like, you know, that's gonna be like, whoa, like in your face. And I really don't feel like that's the kind of vibe that you want to give, or that I would like to give at least. So I went with the 2 carat one, and I'm very satisfied with my choice. So now I will show you close-ups and mug shots. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that the video gave you great ideas on what to place on a luxury wish list, on some gift ideas for your loved ones as well. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.